Okay. You know, Father's Day coming up, so what you gonna get your baby dad?
He's dead.
Man. Oh, okay. I guess you
He
just
drank himself to death.
man. Oh, okay. Mm,
But and even if he was alive, I wouldn't get him anything.
man, was he that bad?
He was terrible.
Man. But besides the drinking though, didn't he treat you like a queen?
You mean when he was beating me or not doing anything he was supposed to? Yeah, it was great.
Oh, man. Okay. So I see what's up in that abusive relationship then, huh?
That's why I
Oh,
left him. My son was just a couple months old when I left him.
oh, okay. Man. Was y'all
So
and you was married to him?
yeah, I was married to him for 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Oh, okay. Was it like
hmm
that throughout the whole relationship?
Not in the beginning,
Oh, yeah.
but he was sober when I married him.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, he was an alcoholic, but he didn't drink, and he had quit drinking. He'd
Oh,
been through treatment and all that stuff. So, but
oh,
when I got pregnant, he just started drinking again.
mm, oh,
Because he
yeah.
figured if I was pregnant, I would never leave him.
Mm.
Well, how stupid is that, you know?
Mm. I mean, sometimes that do kind of want to. I mean, that do kind of keep somebody around, though, because they want to keep the family together. They look out for the interests of the child. They want that.
Well, but
They,
my child was better off without him around.
oh, yeah, because some people would prefer like a two-parent household. So mm,
Well, everybody would.
yeah,
But if one of the parents is awful, there's no point in it.
mm, no, okay. But I mean, even though he didn't treat you right, though, I mean, wasn't he treating the y'all child okay though?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
So, I couldn't allow that.
Mm. I mean, he didn't like hurt him or anything, did
Yeah, he did.
he? Like in what kind of way? Like beating him or something?
Well, he, I think, was trying to molest him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Mm. Do you have hard evidence of that?
Yes.
Mm.
And of course, when I married him, I didn't know that he had been molested as a child, and he had molested his sisters as a child. And his uncle had molested his sisters, and there was all this incest in his family. Of course, I didn't know any of that when I
Oh,
married him.
oh, okay. You ain't know the dirty secrets before you put the ring on, huh?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Mm, okay.
So I couldn't allow that.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Oh, that's pretty messed up. I mean,
It is messed up.
but did he get to molest him though?
No, he tried to.
Oh, okay, but he never succeeded.
No, because when my son was probably, let's see, about, I don't know, 5 or 6 months old, he tried to. But um, that was the last time I ever left my son alone with him. But he
Mm.
kept asking me to and asking me to. But I just wouldn't do it, and then I left him. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
it was very ugly, I have to say.
Mm. Okay. Was that the second marriage?
Yes, it
Uh,
was.
oh, how did the first one end?
Um, it ended badly. In
Was it?
fact, he was. The sad part about him was he was an alcoholic, but it got much worse after we got married. And one of the biggest problems with him was that he couldn't maintain an erection.
Mm.
And he didn't think that was a problem.
Mm. Oh. oh I mean, did they have Viagra back then? Hello, is anybody there? Oh, um, okay, disappearing act. Um, just in case you can hear me, I can't hear anything coming from over there. So you might want to either do one or two things, or even three things. Check if your hand is over the mic. Let me see what else you can do. All right, I'll give you a couple of seconds to do that. Okay, I'm still not hearing anything. Second thing you can do, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you ain't got that phone on mute. Okay, give you a couple of seconds to check that out.
Oh,
Okay.
can you hear me now?
Are you back?
Well, I've been talking, you just couldn't hear me.
Oh,
I didn't know you couldn't hear me till you told me.
oh, okay. So what was the problem?
With my ex?
Oh no, what? Why? I mean, did you have the phone on mute?
Yes, but I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh,
I must have touched it.
oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, but finish telling me about that first ex though.
What?
I said, I said, finish telling me about the first ex husband.
Oh, thing was Dick.
Oh, yeah, but
But no, he couldn't maintain an erection for more than like 30 seconds. I'm sorry, that's not long enough.
so that thing was pretty much like what, some wet spaghetti strings.
Hmm. But he
Oh,
didn't think it was a problem.
I mean, but all he had to do was just like what, take some Viagra, right?
Or something like that, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they've always had drugs for that.
oh, okay,
But
yeah.
he didn't feel it was a problem. And I said, well, it's a problem for me.
I mean, did he ever get the climax?
He did, yes.
Man, he did that on soft.
Well, I said like 30 seconds.
Oh, it wasn't a problem like him keeping it up. He just couldn't last long.
Or keep it up, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I see what's going on. All right. So pretty much like 30 seconds in it, y'all you hear is and then after that,
If even that. So it was a problem, he just didn't think
oh,
it was.
what, it was just a small grunt and then he rolled over on you.
No, it was hardly anything at all.
Oh, okay. So it just like and then rolled up.
I'm glad you find that amusing. It wasn't funny at the time.
After you shot out that one bullet, and then rolled over on you.
Pretty
Did,
much.
did he ever go to sleep with his thumb in his mouth afterwards?
That was every night.
Oh man. Okay, man, 30 seconds? Ooh, I heard of like 2 or 3 minutes, but man, that's like record breaking time right there.
I thought so.
Boy,
So,
y'all should have recorded that so you can put it in the Guinness World Record book.
hell, I put it on YouTube.
Boy, oh yeah, he would have been in the Hall of Fame for that one though. So, all right,
Yeah, well,
man, yeah.
that's one thing I hear about older men. They can't do anything either.
No,
That's why.
I mean, yeah, they can.
What?
They just need a little assistance from the pill. That's all. So,
But most of them don't do that, though. They just think it's fine like it is.
no, okay, pretty much be stuck in their ways. Mm.
I'm not really sure what the problem is, but I hear stories, from friends.
Oh,
So I don't know. I think a lot of men have a lot of prostate problems when they get in their 50s.
oh yeah, that's because they don't like go to the doctor regular. So yeah, by the time they have it, find out they have it, it's too late. So oh well.
Well, there are things that can help them. They just don't. I don't know why.
Oh yeah,
You know.
but early detection is always the key, though. So
Well, it helps.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man. Mm.
But anyway,
And that's why y'all divorce because he couldn't satisfy you in the bedroom.
that was a big part of it. And then he lost his job and didn't work for over a year, and I was supporting him.
No,
So I just said, well, that's enough of that shit.
man, but I mean, you didn't take the vows seriously. I mean, through thick and thin, right?
Well, I didn't take a vow for no sex.
Oh, okay.
What was I getting out of it except a dependent? I mean, he didn't cook, he didn't clean, he didn't do anything but sit around and watch TV.
I mean, that really is like the housewife duty, though. So that's more like the
To do
wife.
what?
Pretty much the inside work, and the dude's supposed to handle everything on the outside. So,
Are you crazy? Who
huh?
told you that?
Oh,
Who told you that?
that's the way it usually.
That's
That's the way.
that's 19. No, that's 1929.
That's how it usually go, though. The women. They
No,
just.
no, not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh, not
That's
no
not
more.
that's not how it is at all. No.
Oh, then how is it then? Go ahead and school me right quick.
Women do everything. They
Even
don't.
even cut the
You know.
yard and do yard work.
I did my yard work for over 20 years.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
I fixed my electrical. I fixed my plumbing. I painted. I did everything.
Hmm. Boy. Okay.
And I worked full time, took care of the house, and raised my son by myself. So
Man. Okay. I see that. I see you got that all in one over there then.
I
Okay.
was the man and the woman.
Hmm. And that was why you had a man.
Yes.
Hmm.
I didn't have him for that long, though.
Oh, okay. Had to go
I
ahead
don't
and
want
cut
to.
them. Had to go ahead and cut them loose ends.
Well, why have one if it doesn't do any good?
Oh, okay. I mean, at least they was keeping the security up around the house. Like if anybody broke in the house, they'll be there to protect you.
Not him. He was afraid of everything.
So man, if somebody broke in, he'll be hiding behind you, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. In fact, one day we were out in the front yard, and there was a car parked across the street, and there was a couple in the car, and it looked like he had a hold of her, and he was thrashing her around in the car, and she was screaming, "Help, help, help." So I opened the gate, and I was going to run over there and open the car door and help her. And he grabbed my arm, and he said, "Don't go over there."
Mm.
And I said, "What are you talking about? She needs help." And he goes, "Oh, no, don't go over there." So I slugged him in the throat and ran over there and helped her.
Slugged them? You mean like what? Punched them in the throat?
Yes.
Oh,
He wouldn't let go. And he put a huge bruise on my arm. But what had really happened was the couple in the car, the guy was having an epileptic fit. And he had gotten a hold of her hair, and he wasn't like trying to do it, but she couldn't do anything. And he was
oh,
thrashing her around. So when I opened the car door, she just kind of fell out.
oh,
So, but he wasn't really trying to hurt her. He was just having an epileptic fit.
oh,
So, and then of course my ex was like, "Oh, don't go over there, don't go over there."
oh. He didn't want you to get hurt. That's why.
No, he was afraid.
Oh,
He should have gone over there to help.
man.
And it was in broad daylight in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. I mean, everybody don't really want to play superhero, so you know.
Well, there's no superhero involved. I just didn't want to see somebody get the crap beat out of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
Anybody else would have helped her.
no, not really. So a lot of people
Well,
don't.
yes,
A lot of
they
people.
would have. In the town I lived in, I mean, you would.
Um,
You just
uh,
didn't see that happen and do nothing. You just
well,
don't.
well, in my town, if anything go down, they'll just look and be like, "Well, they ain't none of my business," and like just keep popping down the street.
Well, yeah, and here that's what it would be like too.
Oh,
But there, it wasn't like that at all.
oh, okay. Uh,
So, I don't know. He was just a scared person, very weak person.
did he have any muscle?
He was mostly flab.
Oh.
He didn't do anything. All he did was sit around and eat and watch TV.
Oh, okay. Did he
That's all he did.
like when he fell asleep on the couch? Like, did he have like crumbs like on his shirt?
Of course, probably had him down his pants for all I know.
Oh, okay. Boy, man, sound like he
And
was
you know,
sound like he was kind of lazy too.
he was very lazy.
Oh, okay.
So, and plus the fact that when this trouble all started originally, just happening, um, he told me that now that we were married, he shouldn't have to be bothered with what I wanted anymore.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's how a lot of people think though. Like once you get married, I mean, you really don't have to put forward as much effort anymore because you got them now. So,
But the opposite is true. You have to put in a lot more to keep them.
no,
And if you don't think you have to do that, then you shouldn't be married.
okay.
Marriage isn't easy. You don't get them and then give up. You get them and then work to keep them.
Oh yeah. But some people don't see it like that since they kind of hard to get out of. It's like no,
Well, then they're not going to stay married probably either.
no, yeah. But you're gonna have a tough time getting up out of that thing though, especially if they fighting it. So, boy. And then it's gonna get,
Yeah.
and then they can get
Not,
pretty expensive too. So
well, I don't know.
yeah. Oh, well, you never divorced?
Yeah, I divorced both of them.
Oh, okay. Was the fee pretty high on that?
It wasn't too bad.
Oh,
We split what we had. There wasn't that much.
oh,
So
okay.
I took what I had, and I had the most of stuff anyway.
Mm,
So it was
oh,
mostly my things and my money.
man, so you pretty much left him like the same way he came. Was
Pretty much.
it was the same thing he was leaving with?
Plus, he had gained some things.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I was always fair. I was always very fair and split everything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just stuff. I don't really care that much about stuff anyway.
Oh, about that materialistic things.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All right. But he did get some cash about you, didn't he?
No, we had a joint account, and we
Oh,
split that.
oh, okay.
Well,
Did you have to pay him alimony?
no,
Oh.
I don't pay him shit. Why would I pay him alimony?
I mean, he wasn't working, was he?
No, that's
Oh,
not my problem.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was trying to get that up out you though. So,
No, there's nothing to get.
oh,
He, he wouldn't even have tried that.
oh, okay. Boy, yeah, yeah, because he was accustomed to living that lifestyle.
Well, he probably is still living with his mom.
With his mom? And how old
I-
is he?
Well, see, now he would be, I don't know, maybe 57 or 8.
And living with his mom?
Yeah, and his dad.
Oh, he must be helping to take care of us.
I doubt it.
No. No. You sure? She might be kind of sick, I don't know.
She's not sick.
Oh,
There's
so she.
nothing. There's nothing wrong with her.
Man, that old, about to be 60 and still living with your parents? Ooh.
Mhm. Mhm. I
Oh.
know.
Mm,
In
60.
fact,
Mm.
he used to bowl on the same bowling league that my mom did, and she would always say, "Oh, Dick has a new girlfriend, and they're going to go away for the weekend."
Mm.
I said, "Yeah, well, after they come back from that weekend," I said, "You tell me if she's still his girlfriend, because I knew she wouldn't be,
And why is that?
because he can't keep up an erection,
Oh. Oh,
you
okay.
know."
I mean,
So
maybe maybe it wasn't him though. Why he
it
couldn't?
was him. Oh no, it was him, because when they came back, I asked my mom about it, and she goes, "Well, they're not together." And I
Mm.
can't remember the girl's name, but she said, "And she seems so mad." I said, "Yeah, well, I can understand that."
Oh man. Oh, okay.
So no,
So
I
he
wasn't.
he had pulled another one of the moves on her, got on top, was like, "Uh," and then rolled on off.
If he even got that far,
I'm pretty sure he got that far. I mean, come on now. Something's gonna
I
go.
don't know. She was pretty mad.
Oh, no, okay. Hey, that's pretty messed up. Mm.
It is messed up, you
I
know.
mean, even like without the medication, it's like still the other things you can use, like a penis pump. So keep that thing up. So
That must be a lot of fun.
uh a lot of
That must,
fun. Probably not
yeah.
a lot of fun, but it is effective though. So yeah.
Well, I personally can't be bothered with any of that.
Oh,
That's, that's why I date younger men.
okay. Oh, I mean, but all older guys aren't like that, are they?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they can still pretty much boss you around in the bedroom. So
Well, so I've heard. I wouldn't know personally, but
Okay. All right. What's the youngest you ever dated?
mm, you mean like an actual go out and date?
Yeah.
Um, Let me think. Probably 12 years younger, I think.
Okay. And what about somebody you were just fooling around with?
I don't fool around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said that like it was optional then. All right.
You know, I don't have random and casual sex. I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
I don't sleep around.
Mm,
I could, you know.
yeah.
I mean, that's easy to do, but I really don't want to.
Oh, okay. Unless you just find somebody that's real attractive, right?
You know, well, a lot of people are attractive.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean I want to sleep with them.
Oh, okay.
I have to like somebody first, you know, and know them.
Oh, all right. I got you.
Because a lot of times when you know someone, you don't want to sleep with them.
Mm. Oh, okay. Boy,
So
yeah.
for me, it's just not worth it, you know.
Yeah, because when you find out somebody, all they do is just lay on the couch and then just crumbs just pile up on their chest like a ant pile, ant bed.
Yeah, you gotta buy a bird just to clean up.
Yeah. Oh man. And if you want to find them anywhere in the house, just follow the food crumb
Trail.
trail.
Mhm. That's right.
Okay, man. And then sometimes, did he ever skip out on showers?
Once in a while, yeah. In fact, he when we first got married, he was on a softball team, and
Okay.
he would come home all sweaty and dirty, and I'd say, "Don't touch me. Go take a shower."
Mhm.
And he would never believe me that he stunk.
Yeah.
So one day he came home, and he looked at me and he said, I stopped off at the store, and I was talking to the cashier, and I leaned in, and she leaned back. I said, well, you do stink. In the summer when you sweat and you play in something, you're dirty, you do stink.
Yeah.
And he didn't believe me, but he believed her.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, you probably won't stink if you kind of like layer up on the deodorant. So put a good
Well,
put about
it
a
didn't
good
help him.
put like 3 coats under your arm.
Yeah, well, he didn't do that, so
Oh, just one thin layer.
I don't know if he even did that.
Man. Oh, okay. I see you did that
So
thing caveman style then.
apparently,